today, being patient, trusting my strategy, making sure I relied on myself, following my rules to the T, really, really, it was a phenomenal trade today. It was a phenomenal day, if I do say so myself. Even though it's a demo account, it was still really good. It was my day off, and at least I was able to do something. You know, I haven't been able to do what I wanted to do with this account, you know, due to the background, but today was amazing. I took 2 trades last week and got an L pretty much for both trades. Today in one trade, not only did I make up what I lost, I made 200 more. So in my mind, it just clicked to me. It's just like, everything that I do is for a reason. Those 2 trades that I took last week, I took them with same risk, same everything, you know, risking 1,000 to get to. That's it. After I lose the first trade, I have an opportunity to get in again. But if I lose that one, then that's it for the day. So I took an L, got in again, took another L. Thankfully, that second L, I cut it short because I seen how price was moving and it wasn't with that. Today, in one trade, I made back everything I lost plus 200 more. And it was as simple as me just sticking to my strategy, me not trying to rush, me not trying to chase. It was beautiful. And the crazier thing is, where I wanted to see price go overall today, she got there. And I had an opportunity to get in at my riskier POI, and I'm very proud of myself because I stopped and was like, you know what? We said we treating this like we trying to be treating it all next year. We're treating this demo account how we're trying to treat our live account all next year. So I didn't get in on the risky one. I waited till it got to my POI that I trust fully, wholeheartedly, pretty much my A+ setup. And I'm so glad that I did that. Like I said, even though, yes, had I got in at my riskier entry, it would have been, I would have made double. Honestly, more than that. So, but I took that on the chin and was just very proud of myself of how I controlled my emotions, I controlled my mindset, and just trusted everything. Like I said, we have our rules, we have our plan, just trust it. Every time you do, not every time, 9 times out of 10, 7 times out of 10, if you trust it and if you follow it and do what you're supposed to do, it's going to work out for you. It's when you start veering off and just throwing in random variables and just like, oh, let me just see what this could do. That let me just see what this can do will set you up every single time. So, yeah, it was a beautiful trade, even though it was a little choppy. And even though at one point in time, like, what is this? I trade off the 1 hour. You know, I watched the 4 hour, but I'll get in on the 15. My 1 hour candle just went straight up. Yeah, it had a little strong wick, but it went up. 15-minute candle, me just watching it on the 15-minute, the way that it pulled back, it could have potentially taken me out. But the fact that I did not hesitate, as soon as it got to my POI and got in with the, like I said, the same risk, and just held it there. Just did what I was supposed to do. Yeah, it was a point in time where I wanted to close it because I was like, dang, I don't want to see another $1,000 loss. Like, I don't want to see that. But it didn't even get there. And I remember so vividly that there was a point in time where price would be creeping, pushing hard just a little bit, more and more towards my stop loss, and I would panic and I would take myself out. And I would mess around and go back and look at the end of the day and realize that the trade would have never stopped me out. Yeah, it might have gotten close to my stop loss, but it never stopped me out and it went to TP. That is such a heart-wrenching feeling. That is one of the things that is so sickening, because you doubted yourself, and you had no need to doubt yourself because you did what you were supposed to do. You showed up, you didn't lose your head. You sat there, you was patient, you sat on your hands. Even whenever it gave me a chance to get in again off my A+ setup. And I didn't enter in again. And you know, like I said, I know everybody, it might be, oh, it's just a demo account, it don't matter. Okay, if that's what you say. But the fact that I'm still able to hold it together and do what I need to do on a demo account isn't, baby, when the savings plan gets done, getting to the savings plan, it's going to be scary hours. I wanted to add to it so bad. I wanted to add to it while it was in drawdown. I wanted to add to it whenever it hit my POI again, and I just didn't. Because I sat there and I said, if this was my real live trading account with my funds, my money again, would I be willing to risk that? Because had I added on to it, that would have made that because I would have added 2 more, that would have made it in total a $3,000 risk. Even though the reward would have been great, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. I wouldn't be willing to risk that with my own money. So why would I act on it at a time such as this? And yeah, you know, maybe you can say, oh, so you can practice running with bigger numbers so you can get a feel about how it's really going to be. No, how it's really going to be is exactly how I practice it to be. I don't want to just sit there and just get out crazy numbers. You know, it was a point in time where I did that, just playing around demo, like, let me just see what I can do. Let me just see how this is going to look like. I like to see these kind of big numbers. But that's not what's going on this time go around. This time go around, it is serious. I am sharpening my sword day in, day out. I am making sure I'm cleaning my weapon day in, day out. I need to be ready. I need to be prepared, because when it's time to go to war, baby, it's time to go to war. It's no more sidestepping, half-stepping. It's so important to me to be able to focus on this kind of thing and literally see me improving day in and day out. Yeah, I might not be making real funds right now, but when that time comes back, oh baby, and I promise you it's gonna come back. I know you know it's gonna come back, because whenever I first uploaded my first video on this channel, the money was coming in, period. So lost my head, lost my way, got greedy, started doing too much, started feeling myself, and that was the result of what happened. 2025 was such a humbling year for me to experience everything that I experienced. Everything that I went through was for a reason. So I'm just ready. I'm ready and I'm prepared. I'm ready for God to take the reins and just guide me down on the straight path, because I'm in such of awe at the simple fact of this might have been rough trading wise this year, but little did I know this is probably the start of my breakthrough, because it's just so much that I've learned about myself this entire past year, especially whenever it comes to trading. Like, I've literally grown more and more, and it's like I said, just to sit here and do stuff like this, like, yeah, I know it's been times where I've done it before, but on a demo account, I didn't do too much when I could have, because what would have been the harm in it? At the end of the day, the harm in it would have been on me. It would have been on you. You did too much. Again, you were smelling yourself. That's not what we trying to do this go round. So, sorry, y'all. It was just a beautiful day. It was a nice day. And like I said, I'm just so very proud. I'm just so very proud. Even though gold has been moving real crazy this week, she gave some nice pushes. She really did. And I was just glad that I was able to be a part of at least one. That's why I say you don't have to have every single day be a trading day. You don't have to win every single day. I literally took one trade this week. Literally, I've only taken one trade this week. I wanted to take more. Like I said, I wanted to take one yesterday during FOMC or around that time, and I just didn't get a chance to, because to be honest, I forgot. I got so busy at work, I forgot. And by the time I pulled my phone out to look, it was too late. Now, granted, I could have did something off the little retracement, but like I said, what I tell y'all about me and trading at work is real difficult. It's real antsy. Even if it's on a demo account, I don't care. I don't want to mess up the progress that I have. I don't want to mess up the things that I'm doing. I'm trying to keep my head for the end of this year to start off January 2026 phenomenally. I just don't have time for any more games with myself. I've gotten to this point multiple times, and each and every time it's improved, but it's like, at this point in time, I'm sick and tired of being here at this point. Like, I'm ready to blow past it. And when I tell y'all, everything that I've been doing has just been maturing in so many different ways. So I'm in awe. I'm excited. I'm glad that, like I said, I did what I did today, and I'm just happy. Oh yeah, and that's what I was saying. One trade today, one trade, one lot, 2,000. This thing, I hate the way it shows this thing. It's like $22,000. Excuse me, $2,200. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. $2,200, $2,200. One trade, trading one time a day. And that's why I say you don't have to sit there and try to trade every single day and squeeze something out of every single day. Like, the more you trade, the more you're putting your account and your capital at risk. And you don't need to do that. Because then you're putting your mental at risk. And then little do you know, you're putting your physical at risk. And then you're putting your spiritual at risk. It's just a ongoing battle. So just don't do it. That $2,000, that, like, you have to think of it in terms like this. If tomorrow, if this was still the only trade that I took tomorrow, and this was my real account, I would withdraw that $2,000 and be able to do whatever I need to do with it. Whether it be something around the house, whether it be something for my family, whether it be taking care of business, whether it just be me reinvesting into myself or paying some kind of bill, anything. That was just for one day. That's why I said the potential, and sky is the limit. It's untapped potential. Like, it just blows my mind every time I think about it whenever it comes to trading. Like, when I really just get to sit there and thinking about it. You could do so much with less. Let me just say that. You could do so much more with less. How much do you think you could do if you apply yourself how you need to be applying yourself? So, I'm just saying, take the chance. Be proud of yourself. Do everything that you need to do. I'm telling you, when you do what you are supposed to do, it really works out for you. And, you know, you will have those days where it might be a little shaky, but I promise you, it's going to work out. But you have to look at yourself and understand what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, and just stop playing childish games. Stop doing childish stuff. We're grown. We're adults. I don't care how old you are. If you're trading, you're an adult. Because this is you got to be grown up to make the moves that you need to be making. You might, I'm just saying, I'm about to start rambling. I don't want to start rambling right now. So, yeah. I'm proud. I don't care what kind of account it is. It's the fact that I'm getting to be able to do the thing that I love, even in the busiest time of my year. Even though the only times that I can really trade like I want to is on my day off. It's just good to see that kind of stuff, man. Because I could have lost this trade today. I really could have. And then I would have been in the whole $3,000. But I wasn't. Man, y'all not hearing me. Y'all not listening. I'm trying to get you to focus. You're not paying attention. I'm just trying to tell you, you don't have to do too much. Perfect practice makes perfect performance. That's all I got for y'all. Troop, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for joining in. Thank y'all for kicking it with the girl. Thank y'all for subbing up. Thank y'all for liking the video if you truly enjoyed it. I hope that y'all have a blessed night, day, week, month, year. It's 2025. What time to be alive. What time to thrive and strive for greatness. It's December the 11th. I'm just saying. We don't have that much longer until 2026. How are you coming in? You gonna start your year off strong and just carry it on, or you gonna be somebody, new year, new me. Make your decision now and just start now. That's all I got for y'all. It's your girl TP Tab. I'm out.